When considering cruising on a sailboat, you're going to need to up your galley skills. Eating a compelling diet is important to sustaining on the water. The sticky salmon recipe I cover here is in my short list of go-to recipes. Okay, it's time to cook on board again. And we're looking at a sticky salmon recipe. It's a one-pot recipe. It's really two pots because we're gonna make rice alongside the sticky salmon. But the recipe calls for a sticky mixture with orange juice, maple syrup, brown sugar. We're gonna brown that meat first, 3 minutes on either side, and then add that mixture and throw asparagus on top and cook that all together. Meanwhile, the rice is going. So let's show you where we're at here. Okay, we'll probably only cook 2 of those salmon fillets right there. We've got some syrup, we've got the asparagus prepped, we've got the rice ready to go into the boiling water over here. You have limited space on a boat for burners, and we are at a dock, so we don't have to deal with waves, but we've got everything kind of ready. We'll put our mixture in this mixing bowl over here. We're going to start with chicken stock. Key ingredients for the saute for this recipe include 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, 2 tablespoons of corn flour to thicken the saute, 1/3 cup of chicken stock, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and 1/2 cup of orange juice. Okay, we have the rice going. We're heating up a pan. We're going to throw in some salmon fillets in there, and we have our mixture for the sticky salmon that we will pour onto the salmon after we brown either side for 3 minutes each. So we're gonna stick that salmon in there right now. And just so you know, I'm being supervised by an adult. All right, let's brown that meat. 3 minutes either side. Let's go. You can obtain this recipe from www.taste.com.au. First major crisis cooking, the rice is getting done ahead of schedule. From time to time, I have modified this particular recipe based on what I have available in my galley. I've replaced the chicken stock with soy sauce, and I've added brown sugar to the recipe, which is always good. Bourbon is always a nice add to a sauté sauce for salmon. Okay, rice is done. We're halfway through the salmon. In about 2.5 more minutes, we're going to throw the sauce on there and throw the asparagus in as well. There's the sauce. There's the asparagus. When considering life aboard, you have to account for the diminishing fresh food options as the days away from land grows. Though I'm cooking this recipe with fresh ingredients, I always choose recipes that I could easily swap in canned or dry stock. Good news, they sell canned salmon and canned asparagus. Time for the sauce and the asparagus. There's a little residue on the pan, that's all right. I'll dig that out. Asparagus next. Keep in mind that the key to this recipe is the saute. How you spice the food has a significant impact on how the food tastes in general, and especially true if you're using less fresh ingredients like dry goods or canned foods. This video was filmed during a sailboat stay in Winthrop Harbor late in 2025 on Lake Michigan. Check out this video for more information on Winthrop Harbor, or this video on the sail to and from Chicago to Winthrop. All right, there you go. Sticky salmon. Bon appetit. I just want to say thanks to my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. If you've stayed to the end of this video, please consider pressing that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Whatever you do, don't wake up the cat. This is Sailor Eric. Thanks for watching.